Hey everyone! Today's video is a summary of Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. Spoiler alert, major plot points ahead. If you haven't read it yet, you might want to check out the book first. If you're okay with spoilers, let's dive in. Link to purchase is in the description. Jordan is 19 years old and the girlfriend of Cole Lawson. They live together. Jordan works as a bartender while also studying. Cole works too, but is quite irresponsible. Still, Jordan loves him. On her birthday, Jordan waited for Cole to pick her up, but he never showed. Deciding to treat herself, she went to a movie alone. There, she met a man named Pike. She told him it was her birthday and mentioned that her boyfriend was supposed to pick her up. They shared a box of donuts. After the movie, Jordan received a call informing her that Cole had been arrested. Pike overheard the conversation and revealed that he was Pike Lawson, Cole's father. It turns out Cole had been arrested for damaging the apartment they were renting. He had thrown a birthday party for Jordan, even though she wasn't there. Cole and Jordan ended up staying at Pike's house while they saved up enough money to move out again. Since they were staying there for free, Jordan made sure to help around the house. With Cole always out with his friends, it was Jordan who ended up doing most of the chores. She also grew closer to Pike, spending so many hours together while Cole was absent. Jordan enjoyed Pike's company. She had to admit that he was very attractive, and if he weren't Cole's father, she would definitely be attracted to him. Pike, too, found Jordan very attractive. Even his best friend had mentioned that Jordan was exactly his type when they were younger. He knew that if she weren't so young and his son's girlfriend, he would have pursued her. She was beautiful, hot, and mature for her age. Despite the attraction between them, both Jordan and Pike understood that they were off limits to each other, so they just fantasized, knowing the boundaries that separated them. Jordan caught Cole cheating. She came home from work one day to find Cole having sex with their friend in Pike's swimming pool. Pike saw it too, and was furious with Cole. Jordan stayed calm and told Pike that she could handle it. Cole moved out and began staying with his new girlfriend. Jordan remained despite the awkwardness. She tried to move back into her own place, and Pike even accompanied her to check it out. But when he saw the condition she was living in, he insisted that she stay with him. So, she stayed with him. They lived harmoniously, until they could no longer control the sexual tension between them. They kissed. They tried to keep their hands off each other, worried about what Cole might think. But eventually, they gave in, and they ended up having sex. They did it so often that Jordan started sleeping in Pike's bedroom. It was just the two of them at home, so they could keep their actions to themselves. Cole and his mother, Lindsay, Pike's ex-wife, had to stay with them for a while because Lindsay's apartment was being fixed. They argued for a while about where they would stay, but eventually, after some disagreements, Jordan and Cole had to share the same bedroom so that Lindsay could use the spare room. That night, Lindsay tried to have sex with Pike, but he rejected her. Pike and Jordan met by the pool, where they argued because Pike couldn't, and wouldn't, reveal the truth about their relationship. This hurt Jordan deeply, but Pike wasn't ready to risk losing Cole. Later, Cole threw a party at Pike's house. Jordan, who was staying at her sister's, went inside to gather her things. Jay, Jordan's ex-boyfriend, tried to hit on her, but Jordan rejected him and said some very harsh words. Pike then approached her, trying to smooth things over, and they had an argument. Their conversation was interrupted by Jay, who had been listening in on the whole thing. Jay later revealed everything he'd overheard, and Cole found out about their relationship this way. Jordan left. Cole left as well. Jordan stayed with a friend out of town while Cole focused on his military training. Pike, on the other hand, immersed himself in work but couldn't stop overthinking about Jordan. After completing his training, Cole met with Pike, and they were able to smooth things over. Cole expressed his appreciation for everything Pike had done for him over the years, especially the sacrifices he'd made. He was no longer angry. Pike pleaded with Jordan's sister, Cam, to tell him where Jordan was. Cam had been keeping Jordan's whereabouts a secret to protect her, but it had been months, and Pike was still a mess. Eventually, Cam relented and told him what she knew. Jordan had a friend who owned a motel out of town, and she was working there. That was enough for Pike. He drove from one motel to another until he finally found Jordan. Jordan wasn't angry when Pike arrived. In fact, she was glad he came. They reconciled and Pike brought her home. Fast forward, Jordan and Pike got married and had a baby. Cole also had a baby and met someone new. That's it for Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments and grab the book using the link in my bio. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other summaries. See you in the next one.